Hello, my name is Carol Jaji. I am a digital skills manager at a very awesome organization called the Tshimologong Digital Innovation Precinct that is owned 100% by Wits University. Now, this precinct is intentionally located in the inner district city of Braamfontein, and there we cultivate entrepreneurship, digital transformation, creativity, and tech innovation. By the way, the name Tshimologong means a place of new beginnings. So we are beginning to create, to innovate, to use digital transformation in technology on a day-to-day basis. I am a digital skills manager, but I always see myself as a superhero because I help change lives of people. I give hope to people and equip them with skills and also make them realize opportunities that they never thought they would actually have in life.
How did you become interested in your field?
Growing up, I actually wanted to be a medical doctor. And a couple of years later, after my senior school, I became an intern under my older sibling who was in the tech space. And I obviously got curious, I was intrigued, and my interest was triggered by how computers actually operate. But I wanted to know more. I wanted to know why I could type something and see it on the screen. I wanted to know why buttons reacted when I actually pressed them. And I wanted to know what was inside of a computer. It was pretty heavy, physically lifting it. So I wanted to know all the components in a computer. And that curiosity, many, many years later, actually saw me enrolling into a program at university in information technology. And the rest is history.
What do you like about what you do?
Wow, I think I love everything about what I do. I think the most thing that fulfills me is seeing people improve their lives because they received a particular skill that they are using. And that skill is not only equipping them as individuals, but you see it actually becoming a multiplier effect in their communities and their families. They get to improve the way of life that they have. And I'll give you a very good example about an alumni of mine who came through 2 weeks ago just to say hi and obviously showcase the progress that he's been doing in his life. And that conversation ended up with me going out to see a new car that he had bought. And the excitement, the joy that this gentleman had fulfilled me the most and affirmed how much I love doing what I do. So it's not only about just, strategizing and managing stuff, but it's about going back to basics and just seeing how happy people get when they get an opportunity that actually changes their lives.
Can you show us how we can do STEM at home?
We use STEM on a day-to-day basis, unbeknown to us, of course. Everything that we literally do is ordered. I will give you an example of a topic that we use in computer science called flow control structures. And one of those entities or elements of that is something called sequencing. And it's so easy to talk about this and learn about this because we actually live it on a day-to-day basis. So our life is full of sequences that are ordered by something called algorithms. And these algorithms, I call them helpers because they are there to just make sure that we order those steps correctly. For instance, you wouldn't wear your shoes before you wear your socks. That's the wrong order. But an algorithm will tell you, put on your socks first and then wear your shoe. So I'll give a very good example of COVID and how it has negatively impacted on our lives. Certain things changed almost immediately with COVID. For instance, we always used to wash hands, but an algorithm came with COVID that says, listen, when you open the water to wash your hands, wash your hands for 20 seconds. So that was a directive that was coming from an algorithm to say, if you want to get rid of the virus, you need to do it for 20 seconds. And then you'll need a particular soap, or actually rather you'll need soap to ensure that that virus is gone. And then you'll need to sanitize and so forth, social distance and stuff. So those were steps, that's a sequence. Those were steps that were ordered by the COVID institutions, right? So with computers, what happens is a computer is a dumb terminal, no jokes. We are more intelligent than computers. So when people say, oh no, computers are so intelligent and robots are so intelligent, it's because we made them intelligent. So because a computer cannot walk up to your bathroom and wash hands, if it does that, please do run away. It's unusual. It can't walk up to your bathroom, open the tap water and start washing hands. It cannot do that unless or until you write what we call code to say, hey, computer, I would like you to do this. I would like you to wash hands. After washing hands, I want you to dry them. After drying them, I want you to sanitize, something like that. So those are ordered, and that's what sequences are. So computing is there in our day-to-day lives. We just need to know the concept and be aware of those concepts and be able to align them to the computing space.